Okay, so I'm back. I know this was supposed to be about Sarah Palin, and I'm almost done editing that, and I'll get it up later, but there's a lot going on today, and so I just really wanted to talk about it. $700 billion bailout. I'm sorry, we're going to call it a rescue package. I don't know. I don't know that privatizing the banking system is really what we need to do. I don't know how George Bush can go from extreme, off the deep end religious fundamentalist and also be a pinko commie at the same time. I mean, socializing the banking system and doing it with $100,000 that I don't have, and neither do you or probably anybody else except for the guys that we're about to give all this money to. I would like to see actually it done differently. Why don't you bail us out? Why don't you forgive all home mortgages for, I don't know, people making $150,000 a year or less, or maybe homes under $400,000. That would free up all of us who are actually paying that money to infuse back into the economy instead of giving us, $300 here or $600 there and hoping that I'm going to run out to Jiffy Lube or I'm going to go to Walmart or I'm going to do something like that. That's a pretty big ticket right there that I've got monthly to infuse back into this economy. You want to use $700 billion for something else, back up the banks, if we're worried about our savings accounts, our 401ks, or 403bs, and any other retirement stuff that we've got going on, use your $700 billion to make sure that stuff doesn't collapse. I don't know. I'm FDIC insured. I don't have $100,000 in the bank, so if I did, I guess I'd be investing it like Warren Buffett. So that's what I'd like to see. And I'm not an economist. I don't know how much all this is going to cost, but I'm the taxpayer, and it's my money, and everybody else watching this thing is the taxpayer, and it's their money. And I think we would rather you bail us out. It's not a rescue, it's a bailout. Bail us out. We're hurting. This economy is just absolutely a nightmare. Other people jacked it up. Let the banks fail, and they can rebuild it. There's a lot of smart business guys going to Harvard and Yale and all of those places. They'll figure it out. They'll redesign a banking system around us, around the consumer. And they'll do it with the regulations where they don't give people loans who shouldn't have loans. That's what I think we should do. And again, I call on Sarah Palin and John McCain to back out of this race and throw their support behind Obama and do the right thing by America. And that's what we should do. So I just saw Obama speak. I kind of waited for that. And I'm proud of my man. He's gonna keep campaigning. He's gonna keep letting us know what it is. And I swear to God, that guy just looks presidential, doesn't he? He looks great. And Joe Biden this morning just laid down the law right there and said, these are the reasons you can't trust McCain. He is guessed wrong on everything, and behind his back, Obama, going against everybody else, was getting it right. So again. I call on all Americans to support Barack Obama and Joe Biden, including Sarah Palin and John McCain. Bail us out, okay? Debt forgiveness on home mortgages, $400,000 homes or less, or to everybody who makes $150,000 a year or less, and then use the $700 billion. Hell, people are going to lose their jobs because other companies can't afford any payrolls. Again, watch my other blog, man. Middle class tax expansion. Use the $700 billion. Let's build the bridge to nowhere. Let's build it anyway, because it's going to put people to work and it's going to put money in the local economy. Let's fix the Folsom Bridge here in California. Let's pave the roads. Let's finish the infrastructure stuff. Let's build some schools. Let's give raises to teachers, and firemen and cops and the people on the front lines, the nurses. Let's use the money to give people some health care so they're not all running into the ER all night and when they really don't need to be. And so we're prepared for those emergencies instead. So there's a lot of different things we could do to give it to a bunch of millionaires. Thanks a lot. Love you all. Sarah Palin's coming. Promise.